this is a rendering of what the new Phoenix Raceway will look like. I think what first draws my eye is the new grandstands that are now positioned to the left of the existing seats, right on top of our world-famous dogleg. The dogleg, as you guys know, has become one of the most celebrated turns in all of motor racing, creating exciting action. Well, we're going to up the ante by relocating the start-finish line in that area, the dogleg. This is a terrific shot of what will be the new fan zone area in our infield. So everything that exists today in the infield will be completely raised and replaced with this new high-energy interactive fan zone, anchored by a one-of-a-kind garage area where fans will actually be able to enter into the garage structure. You think about, there'll be a new pre-race zone, and so at the beginning of festivities where all the drivers are introduced and we have a variety of entertainment before the event, which is always a high-energy opportunity, we'll be able to present a brand new pre-race zone as part of that. We'll have a new state-of-the-art medical center, and I know for many of you here in the media, this will be music to your ears. We will have a new media center as well. This is a view looking from the west of towards the venue, and I think what draws my eye immediately are the big structures both to the left and the right of the grandstand. Those are what we're calling our canyons. Those will be elevator and escalator pavilions where fans will have vertical transportation into the venue, something that we've not been able to provide at this level. Also in the midway area, you'll see that it is mapped out to be fully programmed, and so as we get into the race time, that midway, which will be presented by DC Solar, will be a high-energy, interactive zone for fans to enjoy before and after the race, anchored by the Busch Garage, which is the large structure that you see there. It'll be a permanent sports bar, food, beverage, entertainment, all located there that fans can enjoy before and after the race. And this midway will also feature something that I'm really excited about. We're opening a new tunnel at Phoenix Raceway that will connect the midway to the fan zone. And so it'll be tremendously convenient for race fans to enjoy all the pre-race activities in the midway, migrate into the fan zone, out of the fan zone, into their seats, wherever they would like. It's all about convenience, and Phoenix Raceway is going to provide that. And lastly, this is an overhead image that shows the repositioning of the start-finish line. And so I know that everyone to my right has a lot of good feedback and comments for us, because we are obviously going to be altering the competition landscape here at Phoenix Raceway. We think it's for the better, but the judge and jury is here to our right. So.
And the magnitude of it. Your thoughts?
Well, gosh, I mean, I think this is probably the milestone in the history of Phoenix Raceway, and to have this kind of buzz in the room and this kind of excitement was really energizing. It's a project that we've been working on for many, many years, and obviously couldn't share those plans until today. And it's a little bit like a kid at Christmas. I think we were able to unwrap the package and be able to share what we've been working on all these years with the fans and the media and the industry, and universally the feedback that I've received so far today has been just incredibly positive.
The responses I've heard, overwhelming, enhance the fan experience.
Well, that was central in our thinking, was how do we take a great racetrack that's produced terrific racing and be able to build in the creature comfort and the amenities for the race fans and improve the working environment for the industry. And so that was really our mission from the beginning. And I feel like, gosh, our team working with our architects and designers and all the stakeholders that have been involved in this project, I think we've really hit the bullseye here. We've introduced some innovation, we've introduced some improvements, and I think the industry as a whole, and in particular the fans, are really, really going to love what they see out of the new Phoenix Raceway.
The historic dogleg lane, unlike anything ever seen, really.
Well, that's always been a dream of mine, is to create an environment where fans will have greater access to Gatorade Victory Lane. At the end of the race, a hard-fought battle, the fans want to be able to go and celebrate with their hero that just won the race. And today, physically, we're just not in a position to be able to do it. The infield is very cramped, and there's just not the real estate to be able to open that up to the fans. And so it's become a controlled environment. It's the working media, and it's some of the sponsorship obligations. Well, with the new fan zone, we've really removed all of those physical constraints, and now we'll be able to create an environment where fans will have greater access, like never before, to Gatorade Victory Lane.
That was Your thoughts on that?
Well, obviously, we think it's a great fan experience already, so this is spectacular what they're doing. The investment in this facility is phenomenal. ISC does this, is a great company, a great brand. They do some great things. It's really exciting for the people of the Valley to see what this thing's going to look like. We're really excited at IndyCar about the potential and what it's going to be and how it can be. And the start-finish line movie, we're quite excited about that, so it's going to be pretty cool.
All right, let's key on the start-finish line in that turn.
It's going to be quite spectacular, I believe, especially for the fans. Obviously, the grandstands are all moving towards that direction. Our cars basically pick up speed in the corners, and they're obviously very fast here already. So to see an IndyCar start-finish line in the dogleg is going to be quite spectacular.
Jay, you guys spent more than that.
Well, it's all, obviously everything we do is about the fans. I mean, they're the reason we're all here. So we want to do everything we can to make sure that they have a great experience, that they tell their friends, their family that they want to come back. So it's something that's very important to us. It should be very important to everybody in sports.
And you guys as well.
Well, it was pretty cool. On the way out here today, I was just making sure I had all the statistics lined up. So this is our 44th year to race at Phoenix Raceway. So that's pretty spectacular in itself. You know, it started in 1964. We had a 10-year hiatus, I guess you would say. We couldn't be more proud and pleased to be back. Brian and his staff have done a phenomenal job. Obviously now with the improvements that are going on, what a great time to come back. And everyone at IndyCar is very excited to be here.
All right, finally, fans that have never.
Yeah, I describe it as breathtaking. I mean, really, the cars take your breath away. They're going plus 190 miles an hour in a 1-mile oval, and a relatively flat 1-mile oval. So it's mind-boggling the speeds that we're obtaining. The racing product is really good. Last year was our first year coming back. We believe the race this year will be even more spectacular. So we're excited to come back.
That's it. How easy is that? For the fans as well as for a driver.
For the IndyCar specifically, I think it'll change the end of the race. Because we don't really use the dog leg, it won't have that big of an impact on restarts, I don't think. But the end of the race, and if you have two guys fighting for the win coming side by side into turn one, it'll be an event, no doubt. So I think it's very cool that the fans will be so close to that, and it's unlike any other track, kind of like I said before. So I think they're really doing a good job being creative and inventive, and it won't surprise me at all if other tracks follow suit in the near future.
When you won the Indianapolis 500 with you, what's that going to be like?
Well, we need to make sure that we're winning here first. That's the number one goal. But anytime that you can get the fan experience higher, and anytime we can engage the fans and be with them, it's only a positive for everyone. It's better for us. It's better for the track. It's better for the sport. So anything that we can do, I'm a fan of to bring the fans closer in. And the winner's circle, which is normally such an exclusive environment, to be able to open that up and share at least a piece of that with the fans who spent all evening with us is super positive and something I look forward to. And hopefully we're winning races and having a good time with them.
If no one's ever been to an IndyCar race, how do you guys feel?
It's one of the most mind-boggling things you'll see, especially here under the lights. The cars are beautiful, and it's fast, man. It's really fast, and it's hard to process how fast it actually is. But when you think about the fact we're doing 102 miles an hour around a 1-mile oval with 22 other guys around you, and you're all fighting tooth and nail to go win a race, it's a pretty exciting show. So encourage everyone to come out and check it out and spend the day with us.
Awesome, Alexander, great. Lori, did you hear?
At Phoenix Service.